Good day. In this video, I am going to explain to you how to translate your driver license in the language of English to a Saudi Arabian driver license. There are 5 steps which I'm going to explain in detail, but before I go into that, I just want to explain some important key factors. If you are visiting Saudi Arabia on a tourist visa or on a business visa, then you do not require a Saudi driver license. If you're from certain countries, then you can drive with your driver license from your country, and other countries you'll need to apply for an international driver license, so you can drive with that together with your country's driver license. However, if you are in Saudi Arabia and you get an ikama, which is your residency, then by law you have to have a Saudi driver license. This is because technically you are a resident and you need to adhere to the laws. So insurance won't cover you if you drive with an international driver license when you have an Ikama. But before you have an Ikama, that's a different story. So in this video, you're probably watching it because you have an Ikama and you want to translate your license. Now, another frequently asked question is, do you need to write an exam or go for a driver license test? And the answer is not necessarily. Some countries you have to. I can speak from experience. I'm from South Africa. I did not have to. I just got mine translated. Um, so you need to check if you can do the same with your country. If I'm not mistaken, I think England can. I think Bangladesh and Pakistan, I think they'll have to go for a test. So I'm going to explain to you how to translate your driver license. Step number 1, you need to take a picture of your driver license from the back and the front, right? Take a clear picture of it. Make sure it's your English driver license. For example, my one from South Africa, it's in English. And then you need to get it translated to Arabic via an accredited translator. You don't need to visit any office. You can just send them your picture via WhatsApp, and they charge around 50 riyals. They will then send it back to you in Arabic, right? That's step number 1. Step number 2, you need to go for an eye and blood test at an IFADA approved clinic, EFADA. Those are the government run clinics, not the private clinics. The reason being is because the IFADA clinics will then send you an 8-digit SMS for confirmation, which is directly linked to your Apsha app. So make sure the clinic that you go to is IFADA approved. It cost me at the time 100 riyals, and basically you just go for a quick eye test, and the blood test, it just take like a prick of your finger, super quick. I was in and out there in like 5 minutes. Right. Step number 3, you need to log into your bank application. Now, I bank with Al Raji. So when I log into Al Raji, I select government payments. After I select government payments, I type in my Ikama number and the license type. The license type you should type in is private. Okay. Then you need to pay the fee. Now, for 2 years, it's 80 riyals. For 5 years, it's 200 riyals. And 10 years, 400 riyals. So basically, it works out to, no matter what option you choose, it works out to 40 riyals each. If you're going to be in Saudi Arabia for long, I would opt for the 5 years so that you don't need to go back for your eye test, which then costs you another 100. So if you're going to be here for some time, go for the 5-year one for 200 riyals. Okay, and remember, you should only pay for it once you receive the IFADA code. Okay, automatically on the system, it will know that you paid for the IFADA code. So that's step number 3. Step number 4, which I'm going to show you now. First, I'm going to explain it, then I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you step number 4 and 5 because there's some technicalities behind it. So step number 4, you need to visit the AppShare website on your computer, or you click on view. If you're using a mobile browser, click on view as web page or view as PC page. Do not use the app for this here, for step number 4. You have to visit the AppShare website. And I'm going to show you that because the people can make a lot of mistakes while on it. And on that website, you need to make an appointment, right? Which I'm going to show you in detail. Then the 5th step, after you make the appointment, you carry a copy of your Ikama, license, a copy of your license, your South African license, take your original as well. And take obviously your original Ikama as well and a photocopy because they might charge you over there. then you also need to take a copy of your appointment letter and take around 30 sa in cash and visit the place where you made the appointment. Now, I'm going to show you step 4. Please pay attention. Okay, I'm going to explain to you step number 4 on how to make an appointment on AppShare. Firstly, you need to use the website. So go to appshare.sa, right? Click on individuals. Then step 2, once you're in, very, very important to click on English. Do this first before you even bother to log in, because if you don't do this, it's going to mess up your interface. So on the top left-hand side, click on English. Then put your username and password and click on login. It'll send you an OTP on your cell phone. Then you just have to enter the OTP. Now you are logged in. Now, what you do next is, not to get it confused, do not click on vehicles, click on appointments. After you click on appointments, click on traffic, right? Then click proceed to service at the bottom of the screen. Now, what you have to do is click on book new appointment. It's going to give you some options. So, it's a bit confusing. However, you have to click on replacement of driving licenses. I know you don't have, it's not like you lost it or anything, but trust me, this is the option. Click on it, select the region. Because I'm in Jeddah, it falls under Makkah province. Then click on next. Then you need to select which one in Jeddah. So the one I went to, which was convenient to me, is Dala Driving School in Jeddah. Okay, select that one there. Once you select that, select type of license. It's a private driving license. Type of issuance. You want them to issue you a Saudi driver license. So click that. Then you have to put your license number and your South African license, expiry date, the country of issuance. Now you got it issued in whichever country. My one was South Africa, right? Then driver license language, because it is in English, you need to select English. Now, this is where you need to upload everything. So you need to upload your driver license from the front, from the back. I think you can only upload it in PDF format. If you have it in JPEG, just go on Google and type in JPEG to PDF converter and just convert it into PDF, right? JPEG to PDF converter. You can use this one here, convert JPEG to PDF. Then also what I'll do, if you have everything in one document, type in PDF splitter and click on PDF filler. And what you can do over here is you can select your PDF file and then you can split it into each page. So when you do upload it, you can just upload your front one. When you do upload the back one, just upload the back one. And then remember the translated driver license, that there you should upload the whole document. Now, many people struggle with this part because each file has to be less than 512 kilobytes. So you have to compress it. How do we compress it? Go on Google, type in PDF compressor to 500 KB and click on one of these links to get it reduced to 500 kilobytes. If you do not reduce it, it won't be uploaded. Then once you reduced it, you then do this. You do everything. I'm not going to do it because I did mine already. You accept the terms. You go to next. And then basically it'll tell you you don't have to choose your appointment. Usually it takes like 2 weeks for availability. You select your appointment, and after you select your appointment, you can print out your confirmation. Now you are done with step 4. I'm now going to explain to you step 5. Okay, your final step. Now that you made your appointment, on the day of your appointment, carry your original Ikama as well as a photocopy of your Ikama, your original South African license, and a photocopy of it. Also, print out the appointment letter and print out your translated Arabic license. Carry all of that with you. in case they ask you for it. Sometimes they charge you to print it out there at a really expensive rate. And I think you need to carry around 30 sa. They do accept card, just carry cash just in case as a backup. And because I went to Dalha in Jeddah, um, the first queue I went to pay the 25 sa was when I entered Dalha. I turned right, and in the corner there's like a small room. I paid it there. Then I went into the main place. If you're entering, you go straight ahead. There'll be two lines. One line's a really long line, but just tell the staff working there what you're there for, and they'll probably put you aside in a small line. And then, if they are giving you a problem, just show them all your documents that you printed out, and then they'll tell you to have a seat. And in 10 minutes' time, you should have your uh, Saudi license. You are now legally certified to drive in Saudi. And maybe like an hour later, if you log into your APSHA app, you will then have a digital copy of your license as well. Why do you want to drive in Saudi Arabia? I mean, look at this video. Everything that you see, I filmed on a road trip to Abha. So beautiful landscape. Once you escape Jeddah, the scenery is really fantastic, and you save so much of money. To hire a car only cost me 100 riyals, which is dirt cheap compared to Uber and Bolt. And you have so much of freedom once you have a car. People think there's not much to do in Saudi, but once you have a car, you will realize there's a lot to do. So follow our YouTube channel, and you'll see all the adventures we went on thanks to having a driver license. We don't even own a car. We hire a car when need be. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, tag a friend, subscribe. Please get this video up and going. You know, before I applied for a license, it was very difficult. There wasn't any like proper videos on YouTube that explains to you everything step by step. A lot of the videos were either in Urdu or um, in other languages. So now that you found a video, I hope this helps. Let me know in the comment section if you need any help, and I will try to assist. Thanks once again for watching our video. If this video has been helpful, please let me know in the comment section, and also let me know once you get your license, where in Saudi would you like to explore first? I highly recommend doing a loop from Jeddah to Al Berg to Rijal Alma to Abha, and then come back via Al Baha and Taif, Makkah, and back to Jeddah in a nice, beautiful loop, because you start along the coast and then you end along the mountains. And this is what I played for you in the background. This was part of my road trip, which I've documented on YouTube. Subscribe to see all the places we've been to. We don't just play music in the background. It's quite comprehensive. We give a lot of commentary, and you get to learn a lot. You can also follow our social media page, Hidden Gem KSA, Hidden Gem South Africa. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, hopefully we see you on the road. Drive safe, and please adhere to all the rules in Saudi. There's a lot of rules. Don't drive with your phone. Um, you will learn in due time, maybe the hard way, but hopefully not. Once you hire a car and decide to go on a road trip, you will realize how much things there are to do in Saudi. I mean, we've seen so many waterfalls, so many cool mountains. And during the holiday, all my friends, they were going back home or they go to other countries, because when they think of Saudi, they don't think of mountains, and they don't think of it as a touring destination as yet. Many people only going to like the mainstream places that's been marketed like Al Ula, but those are really expensive. There's so many places that you can travel to now while they still underdeveloped, because it's cheap and you get that authentic experience. We've been to beautiful beaches, and now when I read the articles, there's some mad plans to develop it into luxury resorts that we probably won't be able to afford in the future. Even we went to Jabal Soda, they're making it into a luxury 7.8 billion USD resort. We saw all of it now in its authentic raw form. So now is the best time to experience the hidden gems of Saudi Arabia, but get your license first.